how do they monetize? How do they leverage after they have written their book?
I think even before writing the book, I think some of this skill set comes before that process, right? And so what we teach a lot with our doctoral students in our Done Station Velocity Group coaching program is like prepare for life after the doctorate right now. Because a lot of folks wait and say, "Oh, I'm going to do that thing when I become doctor." It's like, no, start building the skill set now. So I have a number of folks who work with us that want to build their consulting practice. So I'm like, well, why don't you start talking about what you do now? Give yourself a year as you're finishing up things so that people know what you do. And
Yeah.
I think it's really important when we're trying to transition. And this goes back to, what happens after you write the book. And so I think that's one piece, like planning things out early and kind of mapping out the road for you. I think is really the first thing. So once you do that, there are just some things that I think, particularly academics, I think a lot of us, and me included, are introverted in nature. There's some extroverts
Mhm.
for sure, don't get me wrong. But I think the idea of like talking about your work or talking about what you're doing to a wider audience is scary for a lot of people.
Yes,
I get a
very.
lot of people to do something like what we're doing right now. They'd be like, oh no, I could never do that. And I started out like that. I was like, nah, I'll just, be behind the scenes, not in front of the camera. But honestly, if people don't know what you do, you can't sell what you have. And so
You're right.
you have to be willing to put yourself out there.